Hey guys, welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today I've got a STIHL leaf blower. It's a BR350 and it is bogging when you go to throttle up. So what I'm going to do in this video here is start up the machine. I will try to throttle up and show you what it's doing, and then I will show you the cure for that. Okay, so a lot of you guys watching here today have been watching my videos for years. You probably already know what I will check first. And what I will check is the muffler spark arrestor. Now on this machine here, it's not as easily accessible as on other STIHL products. You do have to take this cover off if you want to do it properly and not lose the screws that hold the screen arrestor. The screen arrestor is right here. It is a bit awkward to get to the screws, and there is a danger that the screws will fall down here. So what I will do today, in case this happens to you, is remove the entire cover here to access it more easily. Now if you're a bit more confident, you can try to attempt this without removing the cover by just getting the two Torx screws out. Normally that's what I would do, is just remove it this way, but I want to do it this way here because I do know a lot of my viewers may have a hard time to get the screws out like this. So you'll need a T27 Torx to remove this cover here. And you do have to take off the recoil. And there is another screw right down here. This makes it a lot easier doing it this way, guys. And here's the spark arrestor on the muffler here. Two screws holding this one. And it is a Torx T20 for these two screws over here. Now you can do this while the machine has cooled down. It just makes it easier to handle the parts. Okay, here's the spark arrestor. Let's have a look. And yes, it is plugged. Hopefully that's the only issue. So I'll show you how I burn that off. So what I'll do now is use a propane torch to actually burn off all the carbon. And you want to heat it up till it gets red. And keep it red for about 10-20 seconds. And it just basically incinerates all that carbon. I'll just let it cool off, and then I'll clean it off and put it back in. And on these here, you want to check the spout here as well to make sure it's not plugged. Sometimes carbon can build up inside here as well. Alright, so once you've heated it up, the carbon will all flake off here. But I'll run this on my wire wheel on my bench grinder. Make sure you've got your safety glasses. And now it's all clean. If you don't have a bench grinder with a wire wheel, you can just use a manual wire brush. So now put it through the gasket here. Put it right on the muffler. Again, it's a Torx T20 screwdriver that you need for these two little screws here. Now when you get this cover back on, this part here with the rubber goes over this little hump here, this little thing poking out. Okay, let's get this recoil on here. And what I will do is start off the screws at a very low setting on my impact and finish the tightening up by hand. Okay, let's start it up. Hopefully this will have fixed it. All right, I'm glad that was the only problem here. Now, if you clean the muffler and it's still bogging, what you can do is turn out the H and L screw in incremental turns of about 1/4 inch at a time, and that will give more fuel to the machine, because sometimes you can have the same symptoms, but it will not be because of a plugged muffler. It will be because the machine is starving for fuel. So by turning out the H and L a little bit, you're giving it more fuel. And what you want to do is rev up the machine and then tweak the screws. Usually the high speed, you set that one with the throttle wide open. So once you get it to rev, just only adjust the H screw at that point. If you turn the H screw in, you're giving less fuel at high speed. If you turn it out, you're giving it more fuel at high speed. Just remember that. Simple thing to do. All you need on this one to adjust the screws is a small flat screwdriver. You do not need a special tool. And if you go to turn out the screws and you can't, just force it, because there's some screw limiters on there, but you'll still be able to turn the screw out. You'll hear some clicking noise. It'll be stiff, but you can just go ahead and turn it out. It'll give it more fuel, and usually that will fix the bogging issue. If you've done all that and you still have issues, you might want to replace the carburetor at that point. So I hope that this video has helped you. These are all things you can do yourself, including adjusting the carburetor if you have to. Remember, if it's bogging, you want to turn out the screws, the H and L, a little bit until the bogging stops. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to have a good day, and I'll see you next time.